Maybe I shouldn't be saying this.
That's the whole point of self-tape May. Does this actually matter that much? I didn't actually finish making all of my sides yesterday. I still have to transcribe a bunch of them, but lucky for me, today is May 1st and I have an audition, a real audition request from my agency in LA, and it's an action audition, so I will be able to upload this one, and I'll have to mute it. But something that I've done in the past is like had an internal struggle of should I include real auditions or not, and I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just going to allow real auditions to be part of Self-Tape May, and then if I happen to not get real auditions, I will practice auditions. But let me tell you, for the month of April, so the month that just ended, I got 11 auditions. So I am confident that Self-Tape May this year will be easy because I'm going to allow real auditions to be included in Self-Tape May and not feel like guilty about it or like I need to do more. I still will prepare my 16 sides so that if I have time, if I have the energy, then I'll do extra practice, because I think that's the whole point of Self-Tape May, is to have fun and to practice auditions. Oh, and the item for this year are hearts. And I saw a clip of the podcast the other day and I saw that Audrey was wearing hearts on her sweater, and I was like, sneaky, it's gonna be hearts. And it is. So I'm going to gather a bunch of hearts, like basically anything that I have in my house that has hearts on them, and just put them here in my office so that I can grab them as props or jewelry or whatever, because I know I have some heart earrings. Let's go get those. Surprisingly, I don't have any clothes that have hearts on them. I am a very crafty girl, and I'm in like the room where I do all my crafting, but where are my stickers? Oh. Whenever a holiday goes by, I go to Michael's and then I just buy like whatever the last holiday was, all of their stuff that's now on sale. So I have these and these that I am making some Valentine's Day scrapbooks for. I thought I had more though. Maybe I already used them. Blue hearts, red hearts, snow sprinkles, sparkles. Oh, this one has black hearts. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a heart hole punch. This is another like Michael's on sale find of just buying a bunch of Valentine's Day paper the day after Valentine's Day. So I'm just gonna take all of this into my office and we'll see what happens. We'll see if I end up using it as a prop or something. I'm in my office closet and I put clothes here for my self-tapes. These are like clothes that I wouldn't have in my normal closet because I'm not going to use it, but I think this would be perfect for today's audition. I got this such a long time ago and then I just kept it for my self-tapes, but this is what I'm going to use. I know that this audition I am playing somebody that works with large machinery, which is very dangerous, so I know many people like that would wear something bright to like make sure that you can actually see them. And I got this vest such a long time ago. It was actually given to me for free because I was dumping like an old couch a long time ago at a dump, like at a professional dump, and they're like, you have to wear this so the people on our forklifts can actually identify you and they don't run you over. So yeah, I kept it and now it's part of like my self-tape closet. For the backdrop color, I'm just going to keep the dark gray that I already have because I don't really think I need to like pop out or anything. I think the gray is still far enough from this blue that it'll be fine. A cup that I painted a while ago in one of those like ceramic shops where you can go and paint your own mug. And I looked down and I realized I really need to do laundry because I'm wearing Christmas socks. But they're not just any Christmas socks, they're heart Christmas socks. Before I get up and do my self-tape, I need to take some notes on exactly what I'm going to do, and usually my notes end up in all different kinds of journals. So whenever I do auditions, like when I'm going to memorize it or whenever I just need to write down the directions, I got myself a little 2025 audition journal so that when I need to go back to like notes or anything, I just go right to here. And this is actually the journal where I took all of my notes for the commercial blueprint, because I just took an acting class called The Commercial Blueprint by Cass Santana. If you don't already follow her or have never taken her classes, highly, highly recommend it. I found out about her classes first through the Southwest Actors Conference, I think 1 or 2 years ago, I can't remember. And then I just ended up taking her class. Love, love, love. It's called The Commercial Blueprint. I'm just pulling up the notes right now on the Audition on Casting Networks, because it was sent to me through Casting Networks. But it's called The Commercial Blueprint, but really it's so good for just auditions in general. She does go through a few classes that are like specifically for commercials, that's going to help you in commercials only, but then you can really apply it to like anything else. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, if you want to do Self-Tape May and you need some kind of accountability, I think signing up for an acting class would be a really, really good idea, because sometimes, at least for me, if I paid for something, I feel like I want to do it more, because I'm like, okay, I got to get my money's worth or else I just wasted my money. So you can do this throughout the year, but if you specifically are like, I want to do Self-Tape May and I want to pay for it, you can do like the commercial blueprint. You'll be able to do a bunch of auditions this month, because you do one by yourself before you get taught, before you watch like the lessons, and then you do it again after you watch the lessons and you can see the difference. So you'll probably do like 8 just by being in the commercial blueprint, or you can take some kind of audition class, like the Online Actor has a bunch of different kinds of classes, or you can get a coach. What's the Castability. I think Castability, you can pay for that as well, and they'll give you a bunch of scripts and then you'll get your scripts reviewed. So there's just like so many different ways that you can spend money during Self-Tape May to like give you a little extra push if you want that push. But of course, Self-Tape May is free, and today is May 1st. So if you still haven't started because you're like, oh, it's already started and I haven't gotten ready for it or whatever, as soon as I finish like transcribing and writing out all of the scenes and monologues and whatever I'm ending up doing, I will put it in the pinned comment of every single one of these Self-Tape May vlogs. Okay, so this audition is due today by 10 p.m. Okay, and then I just like to write, like I write a lot of notes of like my ideas for the audition, what I need to do for the slate, because let's be honest, when they give us these instructions, oh my gosh, sometimes they just like, they'll give you the instructions and make a video and then they'll contradict each other slightly, or it's just like so much. This one actually, it looks pretty like to the point. And at least in my experience, a lot of the auditions that I get sent like tell you how to do an audition, like put your phone horizontally and make sure we can see you, and we want you from like chest up or from shoulders up or waist up. Like they just give you so many instructions on how to do a self-tape, so it makes it more like daunting to read all of the directions. And that's one of the reasons why I like to write my own notes, because then I put little boxes to check after I've actually done it. Because man, the amount of times that I've finished an audition and then gone back one last time after already reading the instructions a bunch of times, by the way, but I go back after I finish the audition and I'm like, wow, I missed something. It's so annoying. Let me take some notes and then I'll change and I'll do the audition. I just realized they did give us the name of the company, and it's because they spelled it slightly wrong that I was confused, but now I know the name of the company. So I'm going to look up commercials of this company specifically, and then if I see like a repetition of colors, I'm going to make a note of that and maybe wear it, or if I see like a specific vibe, like they like people super natural or super happy or whatever, then I will incorporate that into my self-tape. They didn't specifically say if they wanted 1 or 2 takes for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 takes. I need to look for a commercial for this company and see their vibe. Let's see these commercials. I think I've seen enough. Very rugged, very blue collar. They love the colors like yellow, orange, red, but in the surrounding areas, not around the actors. Does this actually matter that much? I don't know, but I like to do it. So I still think this is a good choice. Other than this, I could use a like plaid shirt, but I don't know, something about this, I like it. And then for my hair, I am supposed to be at a factory, So maybe, I don't know if I want to put it up in like a bun or like a really messy bun. Okay, I finally have all of my notes for this. The general vibes of like what I believe they're selling is like the good American dream of being like a humble American who works hard. Self-tape May, day one. This is a real audition from my agents, Daniel Hoff, my commercial agent. So I will be muting this audition. Should I put my hair up? I think I should. Let's start off with my slate. So I know I need, oh, this is a prop that I'm gonna use to give me an action. Stay there. Okay, I'm just gonna like dust off a tripod, but they're not gonna be able to see it, just so that I actually am doing something before the whole audition starts. Anyways, so for this one, I need to be smiling. Wait, did they say? Okay. So for this slate, I need to be smiling to camera for 3 seconds and then say my first and last name and then profile starting with my left side and then a full body shot. Easy. Oh, is that going to be distracting? Hi, my name is Belgica Rodriguez. Hey, John? Jim? John and Jim, really? Darn. Okay, take 2. Hi, my name is Belgica Rodriguez. It's 3:26 right now. What do I need to work on today? I probably should just like, I'm gonna set myself, after I edit the self-tape, I'm gonna set myself a 1-hour timer. And within that 1 hour, I need to finish collecting all of my sides and like transcribing them so that I have what I need to have for self-tape May, and I can actually only work on it from 2 to 4 p.m. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and then I'm gonna give myself the weekend to actually rest. Just shut up. Not me. Not you, me. Oh man, I don't like doing voiceover auditions. I don't have that much training in them. I don't have gear for it anymore. This is what I do. I come into my closet because there's carpet in here and a bunch of clothes, and then I grab the robe and I record like under the robe like this. Ouch. But I just got a voiceover audition, so I'm gonna do it. I haven't really gotten training in it. I feel like I need to get training because I did book some kind of radio commercial like 5 or 6 years ago. It paid amazingly, but ever since then, I think I booked one like animation thing, now that I remember. I just haven't done a lot, and it feels almost like a waste of time because I don't really book them. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. I'm quiet. I need to use this phone to do it, so. Hi, my name's Belgica. It's getting very late. It's now almost 7 o'clock and I really, really need to work on these sides. Fortunately for today, for the first one, I had a real audition and I also recorded a voiceover, but I said I would count them all. I don't want to count it. I want to do like on-camera auditions for self-tape May, okay? If I fall behind, then we'll count it. But for now, I'm working on my sides, and I said I was gonna set a timer, but what I'm gonna do is do as much as I can because I really need to cook dinner. So I'm gonna set a 20-minute timer and see how many I can get done, as many as possible. So if you want the PDF, I'm gonna do 8 commercial, 8 co-stars, 16 different slate versions that you can do. And I'm gonna put some other ideas that I have given other people in the membership because I think somebody was asking about like how to do it with a little bit less time commitment. I'm sure by the time you're seeing this video, the PDF is done and it is linked in the pinned comment. I'll also include some interview auditions because if you don't know this already, for a lot of commercial auditions, they want to see what you look like naturally, like when you say a fun story, say something that really interests you. So I will have a bunch of the ones that I've gotten in the past, like real auditions that they have asked me. And please, 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 if you are doing self-tape May, leave me a comment, or if you want to do self-tape May but you have doubts, whatever, just leave me a comment. I want to know who's watching this, because self-tape May just feels like such a fun time where a bunch of actors, we're all doing the same thing together. We're doing the same thing apart and not really knowing who's auditioning for what. But this is a time of the year when we have the opportunity to share all these auditions with each other and get to know each other, read for each other, and just create like more of a community within the acting world, because the acting world is pretty small, even though there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are actors, even just in California. But meanwhile, if you want to watch another video while you wait for tomorrow's vlog, go watch the July self-tape challenge that I did for myself a few years ago, and you will get lots and lots and lots of ideas there.